Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Basketball on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Jamie Sycon as my color commentary man. Our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM is Nick Wysong. And our cameraman tonight for the OSN is Jackson Genter. Ludington Varsity girls basketball action tonight against the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. It's a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. Jamie, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, Scoop. How are you?
Doing great. We just had a Ludington JV victory over Muskegon Oakridge. We got great news that the Ludington boys freshman team won tonight at Muskegon Oakridge by the score of 53-16, and we'll be receiving reports. So we know that the boys JV team was winning late in the ball game, and then of course we'll be receiving reports about our varsity team as well. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. That's Ludington House of Flavors Manufacturing, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also, we'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're looking at, you just see Kaya?
Yeah, she's out
Kaya
there.
Jones is out there. Very good. You know, Haley Stowe, she's down at Oakridge tonight and giving us some reports. Also, she was listening to how her niece was doing, Heston Stowe.
Yep.
And, well, we just got some good news from Lori Smith. Congratulations to the Ludington boys JV basketball team. They win over Muskegon Oakridge by the score of 60-43. You know,
Let's
earlier
hope we can get five victories tonight, Scoop.
Yeah, definitely on that. Earlier, I interviewed Ludington head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what Coach Stowe had to say in regards to tonight's ball game against the Eagles. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe. Coach, your girls weathered out yesterday, but tonight they get the Oakridge Eagles. And how do you think that will affect your team? As far as I know, they're youngsters, they're high schoolers. Do you think that's going to affect them all? That they didn't play Thursday night and they're playing tonight?
Well, we were able to practice Thursday, so I think that helps in that situation. If we had another day where we weren't able to have any contact, I would say maybe it would. But today being a full day of school, normal routines. I don't think so. I think we'll come out tonight and get after it. Plus, hopefully those girls are a little bit hungry to get out there, and I don't want to speak for them, but, I don't think we played our best game the other night. So kind of wash some of that off of us. It'll be good for us.
I'm sure you worked with your girls. I know when I talked to you in the post-game show the other night, you were not too happy about the turnovers. I think you said there was 30 turnovers the other night?
Yeah, we had 30,
or around there?
33 the other night.
I'm sure you worked quite a bit around taking care of the basketball in practice the last few nights.
Yeah, it's just you got to have that mindset of little things matter, and everything you do in practice, whether it's a 5-on-0 or just a dribbling drill or 1-on-0, we can't be turning the ball over when there's nobody playing defense on us. And sometimes for young people, I think it's hard to have that mindset, but that's our jobs as coaches, is to kind of get them always thinking about those things, that little things matter. You want to, no matter whether you're playing on a Tuesday, Friday night against a West Michigan conference team, or whether you're just in practice going against zero defense, working on plays, it's important to do the little things. Keep the ball in your outside hand, pass with your outside hand, don't bobble catches. And we've had a big emphasis on that, obviously, Thursday. Hopefully that will carry over.
I know one thing you see sometimes in games is girls will get a pass, and instead of going up over their head with it, they go down to dribble it, and that's an open invitation for a tie-up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, and that goes back to the little things, right? You don't wanna just dribble. We have a special name for those types of dribbles where you're just dribbling down your leg, and we want to just be strong with the ball, boss with the ball at all times.
Mm-hmm. Now, Muskegon Oakridge, ever since their all-world player, Sophia Wired, graduated, then went on to tear up the MAC conference with Toledo, Ludington's had Oakridge's number pretty good. Can you tell the Oriole Nation a little bit about the Eagles and what to expect during tonight's game?
Yeah, they have a lot of the same group that has been playing the last 2 or 3 years since I've started playing Oakridge. They had a really good player last year who graduated, Anna Lundquist. So, I think they're trying to find their way without her. She was a majority of their offense. She took a majority of their shots. She helped handle the ball for them. So, they're a team like a lot of teams early in the year that I think are trying to find their way. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting to see a lot of zone, but I say that, and then I watch them play West Michigan Christian, and they played all man. So, who knows what we'll see, but we'll be ready either way.
What were you happiest about with the game against Fremont the other night? I know it was a 59-43 loss, a tough loss. I thought the girls played a really good first half, all except for maybe the last minute or so there when Fremont overtook us, took the lead and so forth. But what were you happiest about? I know you had a really good game scoring-wise out of Eliana Jerusalem.
Yeah, we got outscored 41-13 in the second and third quarter, so those middle 2 quarters were bad. Yeah. I was happy with a couple things. When I go back and watch it, I think we did a pretty decent job at getting the ball to the middle against their zone press. Now, once that happened, I don't think we made very good decisions. Mm-hmm. I wish we'd be a little more aggressive at attacking 3-on-2s or 2-on-1s. And then also, we just have a mindset where we really want to try to be better. And I know that sounds cliche, but you go back to a huddle and a timeout and you're down 20. It's hard for 16-year-old girls to stay in it and fight for everything. And if you look at our girls and 2 minutes left in the game in the fourth quarter down 20, we're still trying to be energetic. We're trying to be direct with our talking to each other. We're trying to run good offense and defense. So, that made me really proud as a coach because that stuff's invaluable. When you act like that, you're going to have games that helps you, and no doubt about it. So those would be the 2 things.
And your starting lineup for tonight, Coach?
Yeah, Madeline Kenyon at the 1, Kaya at the 2, Elle at the 3, Peyton at the 4, and Jay at the 5.
Good luck, Coach, to you and the girls. We'll talk to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks a lot. Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. We'd like to thank our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and that is Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to, sorry about that, folks, all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. And here are your starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles of Muskegon Oakridge, starting at the guards, number 5, Destiny Bowen. She is a senior. And number 11, Adeline Govan. She is just a sophomore. The starting center, number 24, Bianca Sanchez, a freshman. The forwards are number 23, Cambria Genthart, a junior, and number 1, Hadley Whitaker, a senior. Muskegon Oakridge, coached by Saxon Smith, their athletic trainer, Alex German. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird, managed by Elisa Mateos and Luciana Bailey. Starting at the guards, number 4, Kaya Jones. She is a freshman. Number 11, Madeline Kenyon, a junior. And number 20, Eliana Jerusalem, a senior. The forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And number 2, Peyton Welch, a senior. At this time, we'll step aside. And when we come back, we'll have the opening tip-off here between the Ludington Orioles and the Eagles of Muskegon Oakridge. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome, Oriole Nation, to Hawley Gymnasium. We're about to start here at Ludington and Muskegon Oakridge. Ludington in their home white jerseys. They have orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Muskegon Oakridge in their blue jerseys, white lettering and numerals. And here we go. Ludington controls the tip. Now there's a steal there by the Eagles, number 5, Destiny Bowen. Just underway here from Hawley Gym on a Friday night, the Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles, West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. There's a shot inside, no good there, and coming away with the rebound, Jalen Laird. Laird still with the ball. Laird will take it all the way.
Coast to
coast to coast, like jelly and toast. Getting the basket for the Orioles, Jalen Laird, and a quick 2-0 lead, and boy, we're 33 seconds into the game, Jamie, and Ludington takes a quick 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I think Coach Stowe wants to make sure that we're getting lined up, and they're going to get in here and get set, maybe run a little pressure. I'm not real sure. But he wanted to make sure they were on the same page here, and it does look like they're going to come out in the full court press.
Ludington JV girls winning tonight over Oakridge 57-0. That is the correct score, folks. Ludington boys freshman team win at Oakridge by the score of 53-16. Ludington boys JV win at Oakridge 60-43. We'll be giving you updates on the boys varsity game as we receive them. Right now, though, girls varsity action. There's a steal. Kaya Jones with the steal. She'll pick up her dribble. She'll give it to Welch. Oh, my goodness. Peyton Welch She looked like a thunderbolt coming through right there. I should say a lightning bolt coming through there. Good quickness, and she gets the basket.
Yeah, she ran the floor off that turnover there, and she was sprinting hard. And there's another deflection by Peyton Welch, and it's going to go off herself there, so it's Oakridge ball out of bounds.
Ludington up 4-0, 6:50 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles come into this game with a record of 1-2 overall, 0-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. They lost.
And here we
There's
go
a
with
steal
that
by Welch.
steal again.
Peyton Welch to the hoop, up and no good. Rebound, however, to Kenyon. She'll give it to Jerusalem. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound to Oakridge, number 23. That's Cambria Gethart. Good start here by the Orioles. Shot up and in by Oakridge, number 5, Destiny Bowen. Ludington up 4-2. Our Indian Summer player in the spotlight, Eliana Jerusalem, her shot is no good, but she draws the foul and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, she got the ball on the wing there, Scoop, and seeing she had a one-on-one, she pump fake, took her player to the basket and tried to finish with her right hand, and there was a lot of contact.
Jerusalem at the charity stripe. First shot, good. Second shot, also good. 2 free throws for Eliana Jerusalem. The Orioles out to a 4-point lead, 6-2, 6:06 to go in the opening quarter. Oakridge, little baseline shot up and in.
Yeah, Ludington was in the full court press, and Oakridge was able to break it by getting the ball to the middle, and when that happens, usually you get a layup out of it. But
Bianca Sanchez gets the basket for Oakridge. Ludington came back, got a great look. That ball was 3/4 of the way down, Jamie, and spit back out. Now Oakridge on the attack.
yeah, it was down, it rolled around every section of the rim and bounced right up out of there.
Yeah, Jalen Laird, she got a really nice look at that shot. Now, there's a rebound to Peyton Welch. I thought Peyton Welch was a real catalyst on last year's Ludington team.
There's a nice pass inside to Jalen.
Kenyon. Welch, 3! Peyton Welch, nothing but net.
Yeah, and the Orioles are moving the ball real well right now, Scoop.
Yes, they are. Ludington up 9-4, 5:12 to go in the opening quarter. Fighting for the ball.
There's
Kenyon
Madeline
gets a
on the
steal.
floor.
Welch with it. Welch up and no good. Rebound to the Eagles, number 5, Destiny Bowen.
Yeah, what I like to see, the basket didn't go in, but Welch tried to finish with her left hand, which was the correct move, and it just rattled out.
And there's a steal by Madeline Kenyon. You got to love this aggressiveness, Jamie, by the Ludington Orioles.
There's a nice drive by Kaya and a dish down to Jalen Laird for a layup.
Give the assist there to Kaya Jones and give the basket to Jalen Laird. A great start by the Ludington Orioles. And Coach Saxon Smith Watson gets a timeout for his Eagles. Ludington up 11-4. It's a full timeout, but we're going to stay right here. And we want to tell you about Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940 for your furniture needs. Call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Speaking of Scottville, we got a Mason County Sports Hall of Famer in attendance. Just came in with his wife.
Look at that guy down there, Danny Altman.
Danny Altman is in the house. And it's good to see Dan. Always got a big smile on his face. Fellow board member now, also with the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. What a ball player he was.
Yeah, and his, I believe his son's in 8th grade. He's on the 8th grade team down there. So
over at Mason County Central?
No, he's
being coached by Coach Shank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Hey, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. You know, Coach Shank might be retired from being a physical education teacher now at Ludington area schools, but he is still heavily involved with Ludington basketball. Obviously the varsity coach and also coaching the 8th grade boys team. There's a nice bank shot put in by the Eagles, number 23, Cambria Gethart. Orioles up 11-6, 4:23 to go opening quarter. Welch.
Oh, there's a hip check.
Definitely. I was just thinking the same thing. You and I thinking that great hockey term, a hip check.
Yeah. Yeah, Kaya got the ball. They're running the motion offense. Kaya got the ball coming across, and she had a direct lane to the basket. And had the Oakridge player not give her the hip check, she probably would have drove right in for 2.
Lily Bowen checks into the Oakridge lineup. She wears jersey 4. She's a senior. Nice pass to Laird. Shot no good. Bowen, however, not Bowman, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bowman, who's just checked into the Oriole lineup. Kelsey Bowman, number 15, a sophomore, gets the basket. Ludington up 13-6. Also checking into the Oriole lineup, seeing their first action of the game. Number 23, J.C. Cole, a junior. And number 1, Raven Thomas, a sophomore. Ludington with the ball. Laird loses it. She tips it over to her teammate there, Eliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem now will give it up to the wrecking ball. That's Raven Thomas. She loses it, but it ends up in the hands of J.C. Cole. Cole loses it. I think that basketball might have some Crisco oil on it right now.
Yeah, they're
very slippery.
Yep. Trying to get a control of it. Lots of hands reaching in on all the ball handlers right there, Scoop. So, and there's another one in the turnover.
Now Ludington gets it right back.
Yep. Jalen Laird coming down the lane.
Up and no good. Rebound Laird. She'll dish it now to Cole. Cole will give it to Thomas. Raven Thomas back to J.C. Cole. They'll swing it now to Jalen Laird. Laird down the lane, shot up and no good. And coming away with it for the Eagles, number 23, Cambria Genthart. Ludington up 13-6. 3:12 to go, opening quarter. Girls varsity basketball action on this Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah, Friday the 13th. Maybe we'll see Jason in here tonight.
Oh, let's hope not.
Jason Myers.
That was Michael Myers, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Michael
You're thinking
Myers.
of Jason from, you're getting Friday the 13th confused with Halloween, I think. Yeah. I knew who you meant, though. And I don't even like horror movies.
I don't either.
No.
What I do like, though, is the way the Orioles are moving the ball tonight. They moved it well Tuesday night. And they just couldn't get the ball to go in the basket tonight. They got great ball movement, and the ball is going in.
Nice move there by J.C. Cole. Little teardrop there in the paint. She gets it to fall. Ludington up 15-6.
Yeah, well, a floater runner, and she just stole the ball and dishes it over to Kenyon.
And there's Jerusalem with the shot. No good. Ball is now with Hadley Whitaker of the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. Ludington up 15-6. 2:20 to go, opening quarter from venerable Hawley Gymnasium. We'll be giving you reports on the boys' varsity game as well as we receive them from Lori Smith.
Ludington's in that traditional 11 defense. Forcing another turnover there.
Destiny Bowen checks back into the Muskegon Oakridge lineup. And back into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. Also back in for the Orioles, number 2, Peyton Welch. And
number 4.
Number 4, Kaya Jones. Thomas with it. Nice move. She's foul. I love the aggressiveness there by Raven Thomas.
Yeah, they're really moving the ball well right now, Scoop. They're running that motion offense. And right now, Muskegon's having a tough time trying to figure out should they take the roller or should they take the ball handler. And right now, they're not making the right decision. Ludington's kind of having their way and getting the shots they want.
Raven Thomas, first free throw, no good. Shout out to Micah McCullough. Big fan of the Orioles. You know who her favorite player is? Taj Williams.
Okay.
The boys varsity.
Yep, Taj is a great athlete.
Micah is my massage therapist.
Okay.
All right, Raven Thomas gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up by 10, 16-6. 1:48 to go in this opening quarter. Got a big weekend planned. I know you sold your tickets. You're a season ticket holder for our beloved Detroit Lions. You sold those for the Buffalo game, so you must have something really important going to miss that game, Jamie, you and your lovely wife.
Well, yeah, I do got some family stuff going on this weekend, but, being a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, but this could be a preview of the Super Bowl, too.
It could be, but what I did is I went ahead and sold them, so I paid for my playoff tickets with that game. So.
All right. Okay, well, it should be a good one on good one on Sunday afternoon. That's the late game. That's not the late game, but that's the 4 o'clock game or the 4:25 game. Ludington
game of the week.
Ludington, Detroit hosting Buffalo. Back to Oriole basketball action.
Kaya Jones over to Madeline Kenyon.
Oh, nice move by Kenyon. Beautiful move by Madeline Kenyon. Nice touch there, too.
Yeah, they really have the motion offense going well right now. Scooping in there in that 11 trap.
I told you, Jamie, don't get me talking Detroit Lions football. It gets me sidetracked.
Scoop, I don't have to get you talking. You do a good job of that yourself.
Ludington up 18-6 here. Girls varsity basketball action. 54 seconds to go in this opening quarter. In for the Oakridge Eagles, number 11, Adeline Govin. She is a sophomore. It's a young Oakridge team.
It is, and they're playing man defense, which is really, Ludington's really having success with that.
Yeah, they can be taxing on them. Now here's a steal by the Eagles. A nice block there
by Madeline Kenyon.
Kenyon, a beautiful block on the Eagles. Adeline Govin. Ludington.
Now they're in their motion offense.
18-6 Oriole lead. 32 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Foul called there on Taylin Lawrence, who's in the game. She wears jersey number 20.
And it looks like we're going to be shooting. Yep, there's 5 fouls on the Eagles. And that's that new rule. You get 5 fouls, you shoot. 5 fouls in a quarter.
That began last year, correct, Jamie?
Yes.
Peyton Welch at the free throw line. First free throw, good.
And sometimes that's beneficial and sometimes it's not. You know, last year when it was new for us, for the boys, you know, we like to really get after it, and so do the girls as well here, you know, but sometimes instead of moving your feet and going for deflections, you like to reach and you get fouls. Well, once you start getting 2 or 3 fouls, then you got to tone it down a little bit, and you can't play as aggressive because after the 5th one, you're shooting. So, 5 fouls right now to Oakridge and 0 to Ludington.
I used to like, Jamie, the one-on-one, you know, the one-on-one situation. You'd have that for until you got to a certain amount of fouls each quarter. All right, Welch gets both free throws. Ludington's up 20-6. We have 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. This Oriole defense just pushing Oakridge back.
Yeah, they're having a hard time.
They're not going to get a shot off. They're not going to get a shot off. They don't.
No.
Give it up for the Ludington defense.
Great defense.
And at the end of one from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 20, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 6. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching and listening to 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Oakridge began the quarter with the ball. There's a steal by Welch. Now Welch gets her pocket picked, gets the ball back, shot up, no good. Rebound, Peyton Welch. Welch now will give it back to her teammate, Eliana Jerusalem.
She's going to shoot.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound underneath, up. Laird, no good. Up,
and
good. Great work on the offensive glass by the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, I really like to see that, you know, the ball movement there, Scoop, and a wide open three with Jalen getting a rebound, and she missed. She went right back up with it, nice and strong, and she gets a foul. You know, she really worked hard Tuesday night as well. And she was a little upset after the game, you know, be it so that they lost. But I had told her that night, hey, you played a great ball game. Sometimes it just doesn't end in a victory. But I like her out here right now. She's rebounded and playing real well so far as the coast-to-coast play happened from the very first point of the game.
Exactly. Laird could not complete the three-point play. The free throw was no good. Here comes Oakridge. Ludington with a 22-6 lead. And now they're, good job there. Welch shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Hey, you see, good job by Welch, putting her arm up, letting her teammate know, letting her freshman guard know, hey, I'm open, get me the ball, which she did. Kaya got her the ball, and just a little too much on the shot. Peyton now will get the steal for the Orioles, and here she comes. Peyton Welch, wears jersey 2. She'll give it up now to Eliana Jeruzel. Jeruzel, nice move, shot up, no good, ball knocked out. Oh, what's the chances of that happening?
Yeah.
That's just reflexes there, Jamie.
Yep.
Describe that to Oriole fans, what just happened.
Well, Eliana drove the lane, shot the layup. It rimmed off, but she had so much speed, she went out of bounds, hit the wall. As she was coming back to get in, one of her teammates deflected the ball, and it went right into her hands while she was standing out of bounds. So that's why the chuckle there. But you don't see that happen very often, as Scoop would say.
Cambria Genhart gets a basket for Muskegon Oakridge. Ludington up 22-8. JC,
and there's another foul.
Yep, JC Cole, good aggressiveness there going to the hoop. And it looks like she's going to be okay. She went down pretty hard right there.
Yep, she just shoe come untied there. She had they're running that motion offense. They did a handoff, and then JC come around right down the center of the lane, and she had a wide open layup. She just kind of got undercut. And right now, Oakridge just doesn't know how to defend the handoff, whether they're supposed to stay with the player or they're not switching properly, I should say, Scoop, and it's leading to wide open opportunities for Ludington.
Cole's first free throw, good. Second attempt up, and also good.
Very nice stroke there from the free throw line
I was
for
thinking
JC Cole.
the same thing. Ludington doing a really
and
nice job
shooting. Another steal by Jalen Laird.
Orioles doing a real nice job shooting their free throws tonight. Cole, good job saving it to Jeruzel in the lane. Up, good! Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Eliana Jeruzel with the basket. She's got 4 points in the first half. Ludington up 26-8. So good. So glad you could be here, Jamie. I gave you the call yesterday. Of course, this game was supposed to be played yesterday here at Hawley. Those games were the JV and the varsity game postponed. So I got on the hook, gave you a call, asked if you could do color commentary with me. You said, yeah, Scoop, I'd love to do that. So
good old winter weather does it again. And but yeah, Friday night in Hawley Gym, it doesn't get any better than this, whether it's the girls or the boys.
Yep. And we were able to get Nick Wysong making his solo debut as our technical engineer, doing a fine job. And we just moved Jackson Jenner around a little bit, brought him in to be cameraman tonight.
Yep.
So,
well, these youngsters, man, they're so tech savvy. I mean, he's
very
right in his wheelhouse over here, I'm sure.
He sure is. One free throw there for Cambria Genhart for the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles.
Oh, Kaya brought the ball up. She had no one guarding her. She should have took it all the way to the hoop, but she was very unselfish and kicked it out for 3 and just missed it, rattled in and out, and Oakridge is coming down with the ball, Scoop.
Ludington up 26-9, 5:37 to go in the opening half. There's a shot up short there by the Eagles' number 1, Hadley Whitaker. I'd like to thank everybody for all the Oriole Nation and all the... I'm sure we got some fans of the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles, all the Eagle Nation for tuning in tonight, or perhaps listening to 102.7 WMOM. Thanks for spending some time with us on a Friday evening. We've got...
we got substitutions back in now. We got Madeline Kennelan back in and Kelsey Bowman in.
Okay, so Ludington with the ball. JC Cole, she'll give it now to Kenyon. Kenyon wears 11 to Bowman, and her shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go, it was a shooting foul.
She was a shooting foul.
Yep.
That was a real nice play there. Kelsey came across in the low post and sealed out her defender. She got the ball, and what I like to see is she didn't waste any time. She felt the player on her hip. She did a spin move right to the basket, shot with her left hand. She was fouled.
Bowman's first free throw, no good. See the officials here. They obviously all know Danny Altman.
Yeah, yep. How do you not, right?
Well, Dan spent some time officiating. Very fine official. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Cole with the drive to Laird. Laird will swing it now.
And the ball's nice and hot. The Orioles are moving it very well.
Now they'll go inside there. They lose it. They got the ball into Bowman. That was a nice pass there from Jeruzel to Bowman. She just couldn't put the clamps on it. And here comes Muskegon Oakridge. The Orioles up 26-9. 3-point attempt, Muskegon Oakridge. That was an absolute rainbow right there. I thought that was going to bring rain. A little bit too much. And now here comes Ludington. Laird in the lane. Nice.
Nice coast to coast.
Good body
again.
control there by Jalen Laird.
Yes, very nice.
He's got 8 points in this first half. Ludington up 28-9.
Ooh, they almost had an over and back
They-
there by the Oakridge.
Yep.
Just about a half an inch. This L'Oreal defense right now, and they're in their half court 11 defense right here in another shot.
That was, I don't know if that was a shot. That was a real short if it was a shot or if that was
It
a
looked
pass
like
right
J.C.
there.
Cole might have got
Yeah.
a fingertip on it, but that's the second time that's happened, Scoop. And what I like when that does happen, you're watching Jalen Laird. She finds the closest defender, and she boxes her out and just lets the ball go out of bounds. So then we can go ahead and get set up. And
Peyton Welch checks back into the Oriole lineup. And here comes Peyton Welch. No, I'm sorry, that's
Nope.
Jalen Laird.
Yep.
Jalen
Nice
Laird
pass
to
ahead,
Welch,
Jalen.
up and no good. Peyton got herself in pretty much no women's land there. And she was so
Just-
far under the basket, Jamie, that she tried. She made a valiant effort, but just couldn't bend her back enough to get a good angle on that shot right there. And here comes Oakridge. Ludington up 28-9, 3:45 to go in the second quarter.
right now, I'm not real sure if Oakridge is tired from the pressing that we have.
We got some good news, and I'll let you report it, Jamie, coming from Lori Smith, varsity boys game at Oakridge.
23-8 at the end of the first quarter for the Orioles.
That's great news. Ludington up 23-8 over Muskegon Oakridge at the end of one. And right now we need to give some love to some of our sponsors, Jamie. And let's start out with Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And Benedict's Auto Center, my good friend Mike Benedict, and his business providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Mike Benedict can be reached at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You know, it's always great stopping out there to see Mike and to see Randy. And it's always great chatting sports with Mike. Good guy. Do you know how many perfect 300 games he's bowled in his bowling career, Jamie?
I'm just going to take a guess. I don't know, but let's take a guess at 3.
3?
Yep.
You got to go a lot higher.
Oh, well, he must bowl quite often then.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown one in some years, though, but he's at 18 perfect
Holy
300
smokes.
games. A career high series of 833, which was the county high for a number of years, until the butcher, Don O'Donovan, broke that. I believe Don had an 855 series, which is the county high, all-time high now. But Mike
Seems
Benedict,
to me you should have been playing some professional bowling instead of...
he had his card. He had his PBA card for, I think, about 10 years. State champion, cross-country performer for Ludington the fall of 1981. And also was pretty fair fast-pitch softball pitcher. There's a shot by Bowman, no good. Ludington up 28-9, 3:06 to go in this opening half. There's a steal by Peyton Welch. She's had a terrific first half.
Yeah, she read that play. She read
Good
that
hustle
play
there
very,
by Welch.
very well.
Boy, I was worried about her. She was going in at such a fast pace right there. Lost the ball, made a valiant effort to save it, and was not able to, but she did not also. The main thing is she didn't take a tumble right there, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, we got the new padded walls here where the pads are quite a bit higher due to some height that we've had in the past on the basketball
Jalen
teams.
Laird shot.
But those doors are still quite dangerous when they're on the edge of the courts and they're in play.
You know, the nice thing, though, for years, though, we had the padding down here, but we didn't have where the vents were underneath the hoops. Those are padded now. I saw some tumbles over the years that were pretty nasty.
Yeah, I had one of my freshman players, Carson Holmes, got undercut and pushed right into that vent and
I remember
separated his shoulder.
I absolutely remember that. There's a basket by the Orioles, Eliana Jerusalem.
Another nice play, and she went to the right and finished with her offhand, inside hand, I should say. And just a great and one play right there.
Yep, our Indian Summer player in the spotlight, Eliana Jerusalem. Ludington up 30-9, 2:19 to go in the second quarter. Free throw is up and good.
And they're in that 11 defense here, the full court. I should say 13, and I'm not sure if coach is they're still calling it the same or not, but anyways, we'll call it the full court press, the 1-2-2 full court press.
2:02 to go. Opening half, Ludington up 31-9. Orioles were up 20-6 at the end of one. Ludington defense just giving Oakridge all kinds of fits right now, and here's a steal. Jerusalem. She'll take the shot. Good.
Yeah, she was fouled there
she
too,
was.
Scoop, but
she took a little bit of an arm to the mush.
Yep, she did, but she finished strong right through. She split the defenders.
That doesn't slow her down. Eliana's a competitor.
She made a great pass there. A great take to the basket. You could see she had two Orioles running on one on each side of her. She wanted to pass, but the defenders left her wide open. Here she is again. This time she gets the and one.
And fouled Eliana Jerusalem.
The same exact drive to the basket, and this time she just a few feet further away and got hit across the mush, as you called it. And she finished that strong there, and another three-point opportunity here for the Orioles.
Jerusalem at the free throw line, attempting to complete the three-point play. Her free throw is up and good. 12 points in the first half for Eliana Jerusalem. Timeout, Orioles. 1:23 left in the opening half. The Orioles have stretched their lead out to 36-9, and we want to thank another of our fine sponsors, Ludington Paint and Glass. Proprietor Matt Ewing, big Oriole backer, supporter, fan, and it's time, before we get to talk about LP&G, it's time for the Ludington Paint and Glass. Points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders from the last girls' game, which was here the other night against Fremont.
Yep.
And you know who those were?
I do not, but I would imagine I'm going to go with the rebounds.
Rebounds off the glass?
Rebounds off the glass. Maybe it was Jalen.
You are correct. She had 8.
Okay.
And points in the paint?
I'm going to go with Madeline.
No, it wasn't Madeline Kenyon. Points in the paint, Ludington Paint and Glass feature. That the other night was actually Kelsey Bowman.
Oh, yeah, she did it. I think she had 6 points.
Six points in the paint.
There we go. So I got it now, Scoop.
So again, big thank you to Ludington Paint and Glass and Matt Ewing. And we're back to action. Ludington up 36-9. There's a nice move and give the basket to Adeline Govan.
And Kaya's pushing that ball up quick. I like to see that, Scoop. She wastes no time. But she traveled there.
Traveling right there.
She lost the handle of the ball, picked it up, and then stepped with her opposite foot. So to reiterate that, we have the points in the paint from last week goes to Kelsey Bowman with 6 points in the paint. And then we have rebounds off the glass to Jalen Laird with 8.
Oh, too much on the shot right there by Kaya Jones. Nice steal.
She had
all that energy she has. Yep. Yeah, and as you said, the rebounds off the glass.
There's another steal by Peyton Welch.
Peyton Welch, she'll get it ahead now. Nice ball movement. Welch shot, no good. Peyton Welch. And now we have a tie-up. I'll tell you what, Jamie. Peyton Welch definitely had her Wheaties for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, they're coming out scrapping tonight. They played a hard-fought conference game against Fremont the other night. Fremont's the defending conference champs. And Ludington battled with them. They had a rough third quarter. I'm sure they didn't sit well with the girls. And it wasn't that they didn't have the effort. They just couldn't get the ball to fall in the basket, and they had a few too many turnovers. Tonight, they're looking much, much better. They got energy. They're flying around. They're really getting after it. And, when you start to get some steals and some points, good things happen. You get a little more confidence. Here you are, 36-11.
Ludington had a good look there. Good passing. Three-point attempt was no good. And here's Oakridge with the ball now. 4 seconds left in the opening half. Now we'll have a foul called, I believe, on Eliana Jerusalem.
Well, that might do the same thing here, Scoop, with 3.3 seconds. The same thing at the end of the first quarter. They weren't able to get a shot off, and I imagine Ludington's defense is going to stop them from getting a shot off. Oh,
there it is, three-pointer. It's going to be short, and there's the buzzer. We're at the half here at Hawley Gym, and your score, girls varsity basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 36. The Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 11. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Oriole Nation will be back after these messages. Stay tuned. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint. You are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Nick Wysong, Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington on top of Muskegon Oakridge, 36-11 girls varsity basketball action right now. And our boys, last report we got, Jamie, our boys were leading at Oakridge 23-8. Nice ceremony right here at Hawley Gym. Tell the listeners out there a bit about it and the watchers.
Yeah, so what they did is they were recognizing the Ludington girls rec teams. I think that's 3rd through 6th grade, so I think they had 6 or 7 different teams out here, and they just announced who the colors of the teams, what grade they were in, and who the coaches were, and lined them up across here. Then the girls freshman team got them out here in a circle and did the 1, 2, 3 go O's. But that's the future of girls Ludington basketball out there.
A lot of future O's right there, and I'm sure Ludington girls varsity tennis coach Larry Brown probably got a couple photos out there. He did last game. He sent me a couple, and I was able to post them up on the Oriole Sports Network page. Yeah. Those are always very popular. But, the one thing you don't have to worry about around here is a shortage of boys or girls who are interested in basketball, because Ludington loves its basketball, no doubt about that.
Yep. Well, as we would say, it's well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but as we would say to our players, this is the front porch. But every coach has something else, but you gotta have something to pump up your players, and we tell them the basketball is the front porch.
Good to see one of your former players up here, and also a cohort of mine, often doing color commentary with me, Evan McKinley. So
yes, sir. He was one of my favorites to coach.
And why wouldn't he be? What an aggressive player he was. And tell you what, if he got the hot hand, watch out.
Yeah, he could light it up. He had his He had his his freshman and sophomore year, and then we were very deep his junior year. And he did what most kids wouldn't do. He stuck around and fought every day, knowing that he'd have a chance to start his senior year. And man, when he got that chance, he didn't let it go. And he played some excellent basketball his senior year. I was very proud of him.
Sure did. Some Oriole fans tuned in. Let's send a shout out to Patrick Hayner, big Oriole fan, big supporter of the Ludington Orioles. Also to Eleanor Anderson, who loves her Orioles. Evan Claveau says, "Let's go O's." Good. Glad you're chimed in there, Evan, and that you're watching the Orioles here on the Oriole Sports Network. Also, a big shout out to Beata Needham and her mom, Mary Sherholt, who are big Ludington Oriole fans. First half scoring for the Orioles, they outscored Oakridge 20-6 in the first quarter, 16-5 in the second quarter. They have a 36-11 lead, and we'll get to the individual scoring after we hear the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that's Eliana Jeruzel. So stay tuned for that, O Nation, and we'll be back after this interview with Eliana Jeruzel. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And that player for tonight's game is Eliana Jeruzel. Eliana is a senior. She wears jersey number 20, and she plays the guard position. Now, Eliana, what is the thing that you like best about the sport of basketball?
The thing I like best about the sport of basketball is having a team environment and being able to come here and create a family. I guess it's something different, and I always really like in the summertime being able to coach up those little girls, which is something that I'll miss since I'm graduating this year, but I definitely like to play for them.
Well, you girls definitely have a lot of younger, I should say, little Orioles that follow you. Yes. I mean, I got a photo from Coach Larry Brown, who's a girls varsity tennis coach, sent me a photo I just posted up on the OSN today of this group of, I put future Orioles watching the varsity Orioles.
Yes.
It was a really nice photo that he took the other day.
Super excited because I guess they're coming to the game tomorrow to help support us, so that's super cool.
Got your own fan club.
Yes.
Okay, Eliana, what is the one thing you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe, and why?
The thing I like best about playing for Coach Stowe is that he's always so supportive, and it's both on and off the basketball court, and he's always so loving, and he just really cares about the team. Mm-hmm. And that makes me feel really good as a player because it just builds my confidence, I guess you could say.
What would you say is this year's team's strength, and how do you feel you'll do in the West Michigan Conference?
So I think that we're a really young team this year, which is kind of nice because we have a lot of room to grow. Mm-hmm. I think that we'll do pretty decent in the West Michigan Christian, West Michigan.
That's right. I knew what you meant.
West Michigan Conference, sorry. But I think that we'll run into a tough spots. But obviously there's highs and lows in the season, so that's normal.
You did good on that. We used to play Muskegon West Michigan Christian, so yeah, they used to be in our conference. Your favorite college team and your favorite college athlete?
My favorite college team is Michigan State, and my favorite college athlete used to be Cassius Winston.
Okay, and wanted to ask you your plans for spring sports and talk a little bit about what you did this past fall.
So my plans for spring is to play soccer, and this past fall, for the past 2 years actually, I have participated in a club sport, Revolution, out of Muskegon for soccer. And last year, it was pretty cool. We made a pretty far run for a state cup, and then this year we weren't as lucky, but yeah, that's what I did this fall and past fall.
Outstanding. Your favorite teacher, Eliana, at LHS, and your favorite class?
My favorite teacher is got to be Mrs. Stone or Mr. Lehman, and my favorite class is not a class, but lunch.
Okay, very good, very good. Favorite food that mom or dad makes for you and your family?
So my mom and dad both cook, but my favorite meal is something that my dad makes. It's every year for my birthday. It's beef stroganoff.
Yummy. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
My favorite restaurant in Ludington is Jamesport.
Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
I don't know if they still have it, but it used to be cherry alvarado.
I'll have to check on that. I know they got, I think, 41 flavors. Yeah. So that sounds pretty interesting. A role model or role models that you have, Eliana?
My role models are my parents both of them.
Okay. And is there anybody out there watching tonight's live stream that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Yeah, I would like to say hello to my Nana and Papa living in Onekama. And then I'd also like to say hi to my grandpa and my grandma.
Okay, Eliana, congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates this season. As always, go O's.
Go O's. Thank you.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. We're about to begin play here in the second half. Ludington with a 36-11 lead. Scoring in the first half for Muskegon Oakridge, 2 for Destiny Bowen, 2 for Adeline Govan, 2 for Cambria Genthart, 3 for Genthart, and 2 for Sanchez. Let's see here. Actually, make that, boy, I was really off. Cambria Genthart actually had 5 points. For the Orioles, 1 for Raven Thomas, 7 for Peyton Welch, 2 for Madeline Kenyon. Jalen Laird had 8, 2 for Kelsey Bowman, 4 for J.C. Cole and Eliana Jerusalem. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points for Jerusalem. That's your scoring, individual scoring in the first half. We've begun play here in the second half. Ludington with a 36-11 lead and the Orioles with the basketball.
Yep, that first possession, Oakridge had it, and they got called for traveling, so now we have the Orioles with the basketball.
Kenyon has it. Long three-pointer, that's going to be short. Goes out of bounds. It will be Oakridge basketball.
No, it hit an Oakridge player, Scoop, and it's Ludington ball.
You're exactly right,
number
Jamie.
1 off the. It actually hit her in the back.
Nice break for the Orioles there. Nice pass, and that'll be a foul there. Jalen Laird. She, that was a, the player from Oakridge.
Yeah,
definitely got her money's worth on that one.
Yeah, she fouled her pretty hard, but that was a great. Inbounds play there where they ran a back screen and Jalen come down the lane. She was wide open, but like you said, she took a mug in there from 2 players. She missed the first free throw. See if we can get the second one. We'd like to get her up on those toes and hold that follow through.
How you liking John Stowe's Christmas sweater? It's got one of those ugly sweaters exactly on here in the crowd tonight. Jalen Laird gets 1 of 2 free throws. It's got a little Star Wars theme to it, doesn't it?
I think it does. Coach Stowe is always in the festive mood. He's
definitely
a good teacher, good coach, great individual.
Nice pass.
I guess he's great at everything.
Yeah,
all of them anyways.
Good passing there by the Orioles. Kenyon for 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Welch had it. It ends up in the hands of Kaya Jones. Kaya will give it back now. Madeline Kenyon. Now to Jerusalem. Nice move by Eliana.
Wow,
Shot up.
Nice
just
crossover there.
She did everything really nice there, except a little bit too hard on the shot.
Yep. She was going to her right. Nice crossover to her left with a left-hand finish and just laid it up a little too hard.
Ludington up 37-11. Shot by Oakridge, no good. Ball fought for. It's going to go. Good hustle there by the Oakridge player. Kenyon ended up with it. Now Kaya Jones.
Nice post move right
there. Beautiful
there.
pass by Kaya Jones to Keelan Laird, who gets the basket.
Make that Jalen, Keelan's younger sister.
Jalen Laird. How many times have I said that this year? I won't.
I'll give you a break. Keelan was up here for the interview after the JV game. She was assistant coach for the JV girls.
Well, I called a lot of basketball with her. Being on the Ludington varsity too, Jamie.
Oh yeah, I think she was a 4-year varsity player, wasn't she?
I think she was brought up like in December of her freshman year, if my memory serves me correct.
3.5.
Yeah, I could be a little bit off on that, but Ludington up 39-11, 6:10 to go in the third quarter.
Ludington's in their man-to-man. Traditional Ludington thing is usually whenever there's a ball inbound under the opponent's basket, we line up in man-to-man.
Shot up no good there by Adeline Govan. Here come the Orioles.
Nice pass ahead by Jalen. You really like to see that with your number 5.
Yeah.
Your center gets a rebound and takes 3 or 4 dribbles and looks up the court and sees somebody open and hits them. Great job by Jalen right there.
Good court vision and awareness there, Jamie. Welch with it now. 3-point attempt up and good! Getting the 3-pointer there was Peyton Welch.
And I tell you, that was set up by a great play by Kaya. You know, as a freshman, she's really, she handles the ball well. She got the ball on the wing, drove it hard. That's part of this motion offense. You drive to the paint, and then if you're stopped, you look to kick, and that's exactly what she did. It was a wide open shot. Great play by both players there.
Ludington up 42-11, 5:41 to go in this third quarter. We want to give some love to Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. And they are proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network.
There's a shot by Oakridge, and a rebound by Kaya up ahead, and then a steal by Oakridge coming back.
Foul there on the Orioles. That'll be called on Kaya Jones. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 42-11. Ludington was up 36-11 at the half. At the line for Oakridge will be number 5, Destiny Bowen.
And while you were reading that commercial there, Scoot, by the Ludington Paint and Glass, we had a little back and forth, but I had a chuckle there because Ludington had to trap at half court there, and Madeline Kenyon got called for the foul, and she just kind of turned and looked at the official like, what? And I don't know if she really touched her or not, but you know, when the score's 42-12, they tend to call a little bit against the opposing team when you're trapping at half court like that. But she just had a funny look on her face like, what did I do? So I had to chuckle a little bit.
Bowen got 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up now 42-12. 30-point Oriole lead. 5:08 remaining in the third quarter.
I say you're going to have that tuck in right here. Yep.
Oh, nice pass from Jerusalem.
That was the play. She's just a little slide tuck into the paint.
Welch had a great look there, just wouldn't fall for her.
In and out again. It's happened that way last couple games here, but not as bad this time for the Orioles.
Nice give and go there for Oakridge, getting the basket. Number 23, Cambria Genhart.
Yeah, you got to give Oakridge credit. You know, they're down 42-14, but the girls are fighting every possession. They're playing hard. They're still running a little bit of offense here and there and getting some things. And
nice. Jerusalem shot no good, and Oakridge with it.
Yep, rebounded by number 23 there for
Genhart.
Oakridge.
Cambria Genhart. Yep. There's a shot up and in by Oakridge's number 5, Destiny Bowen. 42-16, Ludington with the lead. 4:14 to go in the third quarter.
Yep, they're running that flow motion offense.
3
for
Kaya Jones. Nothing but net there. And we had quite a collision here. Quite a collision, and Oakridge player Welch got right up for Ludington, but the Oakridge player still down. Miss Jen Mraz, LHS athletic trainer, right there, as Kaya Jones just swished home a three-pointer right there. Her first points of the ball game. Ludington up 45-16. We have an injury timeout. We're going to step aside. Ludington up 45-16. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. That was Destiny Bowen, the injured Muskegon Oakridge Eagle. Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, with her right now. And Jamie think that we're not doctors or anything, but she went down extremely hard. She looked pretty dazed.
Yeah, she looked like she might collided with her left ear to the shoulder of
Peyton Welch.
Peyton Welch there. Peyton Welch is a little fire plug.
Yeah.
She is. So, she went to the bench also. She subbed out, but she's fine.
Yeah, she's over there.
Yeah, you could see the Oakridge player holding her head. But, she does have one of the best in the business out there.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, Miss Jen evaluating her. And, we are so fortunate and lucky to have Miss Jen here.
Yes, we are. You can see Miss Jen
Couldn't imagine without her.
Yeah, you can see Miss Jen talking with her right now with Destiny Bowen.
Yeah, I think she was asking her some questions. I seen her pointing up to the scoreboard or something over here.
And meanwhile, Peyton Welch is over talking with her teammate Jordan Anderson, and we can't wait to get Jordan Anderson back. Boy, when we get Jordan back from her injury, we're really going to click.
Yeah. And sometimes, like we talked about that Tuesday, is an injury early in the season like that could have lots of benefits to it. And the one good benefit is
nice pass.
The playing time, just like that right there.
Jerusalem with an assist.
Yeah, that these players are going to get in her place, and when she comes back, it just
there's a steal,
just makes
Jamie.
things better. Look at that.
Jerusalem gets the steal, or gets the basket. J.C. Cole
got the
steal and the assist. Jerusalem gets the basket. Ludington up now 49-16. And our last report we received from Muskegon Oakridge in boys varsity
block
basketball.
by Jalen Laird.
Yes, that was. The last report we received from Lori Smith in boys varsity basketball action at the half from Muskegon Oakridge. The Ludington Orioles 44, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 21. That's boys varsity basketball action at the half. Ludington up 44-21. So that's great news.
Very good news.
Yes. I think both of these teams, the girls varsity and the boys varsity, are going to provide a lot of excitement in thrilling ball games this winter, Jamie.
That's very well. That's what we like to see here. Both programs are always working hard.
Jerusalem with the steal.
Down.
God.
Left hand layup. You're very correct, Scoop. It's going to be fun to watch.
Ludington up 51-16.
Now they're playing a little man defense there, and you heard Coach Stowe yell, "Good, Madeline, good," because he's looking now. It's 51-16, but you have to do things correctly. You take this opportunity, and like what he was yelling, "Good, Madeline," for is because they communicated. They communicated, "I'm staying" or "I'm switching," and that's why he rewarded that. With a good, Madeline, because you got to work on these things while you have these opportunities.
Welch for a three. Good! Peyton Welch tickles the twines from three-point land. Her third three of the ball game. Yeah, you're right, Jamie. You don't want to get, even though you got this big lead. In fact, Ludington's 2 points away from the state-mandated running clock kicking into effect here. But even though you have the big lead, you don't want to get into those bad habits, do you? Because that just not good.
No, and that's how this is more of a discipline thing, too, because you could very well have a big lead, and you tend to get a little lazy, you tend to get a little sloppy, and this is the chance to just keep playing solid defense, keep playing good offense, and this is exactly what the Orioles are doing right now. They're locking down on defense, and Coach Stowe is pretty happy about that. You got to keep playing the way you're supposed to play.
There's a shot way short right there. That's caused by the Ludington defense right now, playing some tenacious.
Yeah, I mean, they just had about a 35, 40-second possession right there where they couldn't even get the ball into inside the three-point circle.
So timeout Ludington right now. 46.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 54-16. And we want to give a shout out to Dr. Mark Yuck and Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. That's my chiropractor.
Yeah, he's done you up good.
Yeah, he has. I've been seeing him ever since I retired from the Navy back in August of 2004. He's located at 5965 East Ludington Avenue. That's right next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Mark Yuck, a Ludington High School graduate. I believe he graduated, I want to say the class of 1978. And he played for Coach Thad Shank's dad, Gene Shank, who's a Ludington Oriole basketball player.
Another legend.
Yep, and he was a pretty good baseball player too, Mark Yuck. Okay, Ludington.
The legend was Gene Shank, by the way, is what I was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was beautiful. Boy, Coach Stowe drew that up to perfection.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Welch gets it, but some beautiful. She was a recipient of some beautiful passing right there.
That was a nice backdoor pass, a great screen
Kelsey
set
Bowman.
by Kelsey Bowman.
Yep. Welch gets the basket. Ludington now up by 40 points. The state-mandated running clock is kicked into effect. We're down.
They're really working on the proper defense here. You see how Kaya had the ball pressure, and as the player dribbled down to the corner, they switched off. Madeline took it. You hear Coach Stowe yelling, "Good, Madeline, good." Like, this is some stuff they didn't do as well on Tuesday with. So it's nice to see him, fix those few things in a couple days practice that they had there. Scoop, they got the extra day of practice because of the snowstorm, so that probably benefited the Orioles a little bit.
Ludington up 56-16. Timeout on the floor taken by Muskegon Oakridge. We want to thank McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. My good friend Gavin Sanders is out there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Bryce Sanders. Gavin is his younger brother. That's Bryce Sanders. He was one heck of a pitcher for the Ludington Orioles. Him and John Large formed a great 1-2 punch. There's the buzzer at the end of 3.
Good defense again, no shot.
From Hawley Gym, your score at the end of 3. Girls varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 56. The Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 16. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington up 56-16. Again, the running clock is in effect. Ludington outscored the Eagles 20-5 in that third quarter. Oakridge with the basketball. Gethart will give it up now to Lily Bowen. Bowen, shot up by Hadley Whitaker, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, she got the ball on the right wing there and took a couple of dribbles and then threw up a one-footed, what do you want to call that, a one-footed running floater, and she got hacked across the arm there.
Great description of that. I couldn't have described it any more picturesque than you just did. First free throw is up and in by Hadley Whitaker. Her first point of the game. That foul, by the way, was on Kaya Jones. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Ahead She got the ball to Kaya Jones. Kaya Jones.
Yeah, and Kaya, she tried to hit Eliana there coming across, and that's just her being a freshman and, trying to be unselfish. But
sometimes you can't force it
really
like that.
I'd have liked to see Kaya go ahead and shoot that.
Jerusalem for 3, no good. Ball kept alive, and Raven Thomas comes up with it for the Orioles. Good hustle there by Thomas. She'll give it to Jones. Jones now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Thomas, her shot. That's going to be short, not out of bounds. Hey, we want to thank another of our fine sponsors. And let's see here.
I see you got that phone again. We didn't get that iPad charged up.
Hey, we just got a report just in from Lori Smith. After 3 quarters of play, Ludington 58, Muskegon Oakridge 40. That's boys varsity basketball action.
Jerusalem with a steal at half court and taking it in for a one-handed layup there, a left-handed layup.
18 points on the night for Eliana Jerusalem. Ludington leads 58-17.
You got me all discombobulated there trying to pick you up when you're announcing that, Scoop, and I didn't know what to say for a second.
Oh, no, you did good. You did good. But again, Lori Smith, the last report, after 3 quarters at Muskegon Oakridge, boys varsity basketball, Ludington 58, Muskegon Oakridge 40. First free throw is good there by the Eagles, number 23, Cambria Genthart. Second free throw also good. Genthart gets both free throws. Ludington up 58-19. With the ball for the Orioles on the drive, Peyton Welch, shot no good.
Yeah, she had it blocked there. A little bit of contact, but they're not going to call that here at this point in the game.
There's shot.
Another block by Jalen Laird.
Jalen Laird, nice block right there.
Third block this game.
Kaya, I'm sorry. First time tonight I've called her Kia. Kaya Jones there with a nice pass. Into the Oriole lineup, J.C. Cole, number 23. So you got Cole out there now with Thomas, Bowman, Laird, and Kenyon.
Kenyon, yep. It's nice to see the player that was injured earlier for Oakridge is back in the game here, Scoop. She's got the ball right now. That's Destiny Bowen.
Yep.
That's nice to see.
Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain with Oakridge. Hey, we want to give some love here to Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles at Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
There was a block by Madeline Kenyon and picked up by Jalen Laird, and she brings it up the court, and now we're back into motion offense. Jalen Laird down the lane. Oh, nice little bounce pass to Kelsey Bowman. She wasn't expecting it and went off her knee, and now the Oakridge players are bringing it down the floor.
With the ball for Oakridge, number 11, that's Adeline Govan.
Over to number 5, Destiny Bowen.
Now with it, Hadley Whitaker. Whitaker will give it up to Govan. This Ludington defense,
they just can't get it inside the three-point arc. Finally, they got it in the paint there, Scoop.
Yep, shot put up no good there by Govan. Put back no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Laird will lead the fast break.
This is going to be the 3rd time of the game.
Oh, nice Euro step.
Euro step. I was going to say 3rd time of the game. She's went coast to coast.
Left it a little short right there.
Wow, she's really come to play tonight. I'm super happy for Jalen. Of course, she's one of my favorites because she worked for me at Crave. So, and I know her parents. And she's just a good kid. I like to see her out there working hard. Like I said, she had a good game last game too, but it didn't matter to her because they didn't win. Well, she brought it again tonight. Very proud of her.
Taylin Lawrence wears number 20 in the Oakridge lineup along with number 4, Lily Bowen. There's a shot put up. And checking into the Oriole lineup, it's great to see our foreign exchange student from Germany, Leonie Sensfelder. She is a senior foreign exchange student from Germany.
Yeah, guten Tag.
Das ist das Guten Leben. If her folks or family are listening over in Germany, thank you for tuning in to the Oriole Sports Network, and I hope things are great over there in Deutschland. You know, of all the countries I visited, Jamie, and I've seen a lot of the world during my Navy days.
I bet.
I've been to Germany 6 times. It's my favorite country visited. A lot to do with my family heritage is mainly German, Danish. But
and how
just
cool
loved
is
it over there.
that we have a Oriole Sports Network and a 102.7 FM who, if they can connect in Germany and watch their daughter playing basketball here in Ludington, Michigan.
That's pretty neat. I've had some friends over in Iceland who when I was stationed over there, who tune in occasionally. One is, Friedrich Haraldson, who was one of the civilian contractors when I worked at Navy Broadcasting Detachment in Keflavik, Iceland, Navy Broadcasting Service Detachment. Yep. So he occasionally will tune into an Oriole football game or a basketball game.
And you can see J.C. Cole. I think they're trying to get Leah a basket, and J.C. Cole is talking with her and telling her to shoot it, and she had tried to pass it, and she made a great pass. They just couldn't. The Thomas girl couldn't finish it there, but I think they're trying to get her a basket here, Scoop.
We got to give some love to Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Jamie, I'll let you read this one here.
I got to see this small stuff.
You can pull it up. Yeah.
North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Oriole prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200, North Star Chiropractic.
That's a great guy there, too, Dr. Jacob Singh. And Ludington buzzer, that fourth quarter just absolutely flew by. The state-mandated running clock in effect. And Ludington was outscored in that fourth quarter 3-2. They win 58-19. And the last report that we received from Lori Smith at Muskegon Oakridge boys varsity basketball, Ludington boys were winning 58-40 at the end of 3 quarters. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to step aside for a couple of minutes. When we return, we'll have the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We just got a note from Lori Smith. Muskegon Oakridge making quite a comeback, Jamie, in boys varsity basketball action. They've cut the Oriole lead to 11 points, 61-50 with 4:43 left in the game.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on it's the coach's son.
Coach Rule.
Yeah, the Rule kids probably hit a couple threes there and be my guess. But yeah, he's a good coach. That team always battles. They're gonna, nothing's ever easy.
Coach Shank figured it would be quite a battle there tonight at Muskegon Oakridge. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington, again, outscored 3-2 in that fourth quarter. Ludington led at the half 36-11. They were up 56-16 at the end of 3. They win 58-19. Orioles outscored the Eagles 20-6 in the opening quarter, 16-5 in the second, 20-5 in the third. They were outscored 3-2 in that fourth. Individual scoring for Oakridge, 1 point for Hadley Whitaker, 4-5 for Destiny Bowen, 2 points for Adeline Govan, 2 for Bianca Sanchez, and Cambria Genhart led the Eagles tonight. She had 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. For the Ludington Orioles, Raven Thomas with 1. Peyton Welch had a real nice ball game tonight. She had 9, 10, 11, 13, 15 points for Peyton Welch, 3 for Kaya Jones, 2 for Madeline Kenyon, 11 for Jalen Laird, 4 for Kelsey Bowman, 4 for J.C. Cole, and Eliana Jerusalem, a game high tonight, 18 points. So, Lori Smith reported that Rule only has 3 points, so Logan Houston has been hitting the threes for Oakridge. So I tell you, Lori Smith, she's on top of things. Yeah. She doesn't miss a beat. And
I tell you,
glad we have
must
her
be playing some good defense, because for the Rule kid to only have 3 points, that's pretty amazing.
That is, but I'm very thankful for Lori Smith. She gives us those reports for the games we're not covering, and we're lucky to have her giving us those reports. Jamie, we also got to give some love to Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. So 3:40 left in the game. Ludington up 63-52 down at Muskegon Oakridge right now. The team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give us a call at 231-843-2809. Now again, give them a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment. That's 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned, and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Joining me right now, Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Coach Stowe, congratulations on your team's very impressive victory over the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles tonight, 58-19. I think the one thing I was most impressed about was your team's defense.
Yeah, they came out and they played really well and got after it. I thought Tuesday night pressuring the ball was a big point of emphasis for us, and we didn't have a ton of practice with the weather, but they made a point to pressure the ball. And then I thought, especially in that third and fourth quarter, I was telling Madeline Kenyon and Kaya and JC, they were a group in there, and they never let anyone in the paint. It was awesome to see.
Really impressed tonight with the play of your freshman Kaya Jones, but also Peyton Welch. I can go right down the list. Peyton Welch, I thought, aggressive the entire ball game. Also Jalen Laird and Eliana Jerusalem.
Yeah, I think you said it. They all were very aggressive and helping us in different ways. I think Jalen, is a leader out there, and when she gets a rebound, she has that mindset of starting the break, and she's just like her sister in the sense that she can pass very, very well. They're two of the better passers I've ever coached, and I don't know how many assists she had, but Elle and Peyton, they're often the beneficiaries of those passes ahead. And I do agree, Peyton and Elle were attacking all night long, getting good shots. We missed a lot of shots, but, Peyton, you could tell Peyton was going to go at the cup all night long. That was great to see.
Yeah, you mentioned Jalen Laird. Great court vision, just like her sister had the years you had her playing. Big week next week for you. Your girls are at Traverse City West on Tuesday, and then they're at Whitehall on Thursday. OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be with you and your girls on Thursday, December 19th at Whitehall. But they're all big weeks coming up now as we got Christmas break coming up here shortly. But it's going to be a fun, exciting year.
It's going to be great, yeah.
Your JV team won tonight big. The boys freshman team won. The boys JV team won. And the last report we received from Muskegon Oakridge, our team was winning, although Oakridge had cut into that lead. But Ludington was up 64-52 with 3:07 to go in that ball game. A lot of things to like about your girls' win tonight.
Yeah, and it's we talked Tuesday and we've talked prior. It's a work in progress, and we're coming together as a group and trying to play together. And it was nice to have those rec girls in here, and kind of we talked in the locker room about having a larger purpose and seeing them. And it was just nice to get out here and get a win and get that bad taste out of our mouth.
We were saying, Coach Jamie Sykon and myself, the way your girls clicked tonight, and boy, oh boy, you get Jordan Anderson back.
Yeah.
That's all. Things are only going to get better.
Yeah, and she's working hard to get back. There's a hope maybe next week they're going to take a look at her this weekend or Monday, and hopefully if all things point to good, we're going to maybe get her back next week. I know I couldn't really answer that Tuesday, but I talked to her the other day, and she's a beast. She's a really great player, and she finishes well around the rim, and that would just add another dynamic for us.
And you mentioned about the rec program. I want to get give some publicity to that, Coach Stowe. Yourself and Coach Shank, we are so fortunate here in the Ludington community to have two basketball coaches who are that love the sport of basketball like you and Coach Shank do, as much as you two do. You guys just can't get enough basketball. You're coaching the girls varsity and the 6th grade rec team. Coach Shank is coaching the boys varsity and the 8th grade boys.
Yeah, well, and I love it because of him, right? I love it because of Thad and my sisters. There's no doubt about it. They're the ones who really turned me on to the game, and I love the game because of that, and happy to carry that torch on. I hope some of these young kids take it from me whenever they can.
Well, there's no doubt that's going to happen, Coach, and hopefully you're going to be coaching here for many, many years.
Yeah, that doesn't have to happen anytime soon, but long time down the road, I hope somebody takes it and does a good job with it, because obviously basketball has given Coach Shank and myself and a lot of people in this community and throughout the world a lot of good opportunities, so just love to pay it forward.
Well, congratulations to you and your girls on this impressive win tonight over the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles, and we look forward to seeing you next week, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for being here, you guys.
You're
Go
welcome.
O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. His girls win tonight 58-19 over the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. They are now 2-2 on the season and 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Good night all the way around, and we're hoping our Oriole boys hold on there, Jamie, with 1:37 left. That's the last report we received from Lori Smith. Ludington winning 66-54 at Muskegon Oakridge. So hopefully our boys can hold on. Make sure you check out, Oriole fans, check out the Oriole Sports Network page, the OSN page. Check that out. Later tonight we'll have a number of box scores up there, our area scores of interest, all that good stuff. And I'm sure I'll probably be receiving some photos from the rec event we had here tonight. I'm sure Larry Brown got some photos.
I seen him with his camera out down there.
Definitely. So last thoughts on this one, Jamie?
Yeah, like I said, is Coach Stowe was very, very pleased with his team tonight, and how do you not? They came out from the very first tip, and Jalen Laird took it coast to coast, and the defense started right then. They got to work on their pressure defense, full court, half court. They got to run their offense, motion offense. They did a lot of good things here tonight, just as they did on Tuesday night. But it was a little stiffer opponent Tuesday night with Fremont. But you have to take those games and use them correctly. Even though they didn't get the victory on Tuesday night, like we always say in basketball, 9 years of coaching here at Ludington, you either win or you learn. Well, they learned, and they came out and they put that to good use tonight. And it doesn't matter who the opponent is. You still have to come and execute, and you got to get better. And you could hear him multiple times throughout the game saying, good job, as you could see him switching on defense and, just communicating and knowing where they were supposed to be and what to do. And the scoreboard showed that tonight, So it's just a great game by the girls. And it's very nice to see, like you talked about, Coach Stowe, for him to come back and take over this girls program. It's a mini Thad Shank, because he played under Thad. He was one of the big teams that went up there and did that upset in Manistee in the
Coach Shank's first year.
First year up there. That's where the what do I want to say? That's where the don't blink came in, and that we talk about, and the girls didn't blink here tonight, as they say. So just a great game. I couldn't be more prouder for Coach and his girls, and we're just very blessed to have great basketball programs here and multiple athletes from different sports here, whether it's swimming and baseball and football, everything, and then our academic, everything is going great here in the Ludington community, and it starts with the students and coaches and assistants and the voice of the Orioles. All this takes place, and it goes into people contributing to what we get here on a great Friday night.
48 seconds left. Ludington up 70-54. Lori Smith said we are shooting lots of fouls right now, so keep hitting those free throw shots.
Yeah, I'd imagine that they've had their 5 fouls, and they're trying to get back in the game, and they're just fouling, hoping that we miss so they can shoot some threes. But that's how it'll end down there, I'm sure.
Well, Jamie, with that said, thanks for being here tonight. Big thank you to you. A big thank you to Jackson Jenner, our OSN cameraman, and also got to give it up for Nick Wysong making his debut as our technical engineer. Did a really, really nice job tonight in that capacity, and look forward to working with you guys next week and for the rest of this basketball season. And with that,
I think I'll be with you on the 17th.
Yeah. Well, our next broadcast will be next Tuesday at Montague, and that'll be boys basketball, the Ludington Orioles, and the Montague Wildcats. And with that said, good night from Hawley Gym. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying good night. Have a great weekend. Go Lions on Sunday against the Buffalo Bills, and we'll be back with you next Tuesday at Montague. Good night, Ludington. Stay classy.